Hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going? How's it going? So, for you, those of you who don't know, my name is DisBearity. I'm a person who loves Warhammer Fantasy and also Warhammer 40k. And another cool thing is that I recently just got into actually building models now. So far, I'm starting to build a army of corn, and then I'm going to be starting to build an army of blood angels as well, because blood angels are honestly my favorite space marine faction. So, that's just to give you guys a little bit of background about who I am. So today's video, we're going to be talking about the new Terminators that are coming out for Warhammer in general. And I'm also learning, like, instead of just model building as well, I'm also learning how to play the game as well. So if if y'all have any tips and tricks, let me know, because model building is only half fun, so definitely help me out there. And so before we get into the new details of the Terminator Squad, if you guys can, definitely consider liking and subscribing. Now let's go ahead and head on into it. Okay, so this article just came out on the 29th. The new Terminators are the latest in the long lineage of armored excellence. So a brief history of the tactical dreadnought armor and through the ages. So keep this in mind, as I am constantly learning more about Warhammer, I'm going deep into the lore. It's like I explained a couple of videos ago. I am always knew about the surface level of Warhammer, but not like the deeper, lore. So getting into the deeper lore, I've been watching videos from people such as Bricky, learning more lore, getting more excited, getting more pumped up. Like, I love this universe. Just diving myself into this universe is just insane. Well, Space Marine Terminators have been blasting Tyranids to pieces in the grim darkness of the 41st millennium for the real world decades. Starting off way back in the first edition of Warhammer 40k, spending their time on space hulks, blowing Gen Stealers limb from limb. Nobody has more experience grinding up the hungry hordes than the first company, and everyone's favorite tactical dreadnought armored veterans are back where they belong as the stars of the new edition of Warhammer 40k. We see one of these hulking new Terminators already, but impregnable as they may be, one isn't enough to fight back the entire Tyranid menace. So we're going to need the whole squad. So we're gonna go ahead and watch this video here, and it's called a Discovering the Elite or Discovering of the Elite. Yeah, there we go. Okay, as we begin this video right here, let's go ahead and check it out. Terminators are awesome. Yeah,
Terminators are awesome because they are the most elite of the most elite army of the Imperium.
They get straight into the action. They appear out of nowhere and they just destroy everything that's in front of them.
They lead the assaults, but they also form an impenetrable wall.
They really exemplified the fact that Space Marines never really have the numbers, but they've always got the firepower to deal with whatever they go up against.
Storm bolters, assault cannons, cyclone missile launchers,
and power fists with which they can punch through bulkheads, vehicles, or any unfortunate enemies that they come up against.
There's not an enemy unit that they can't crack.
The Terminators are terrifying. They're essentially walking tanks.
Tactical dreadnought armor is the strongest armor that the Imperium can manufacture.
It's the biggest suit of Space Marine armor. Space Marines are cool.
Now just look at that model here. That is cool. That is badass. That is the Ultramarine. Got it. I want to get that model so bad, dude. Like, just looking at it, the details to it just looks great. Honestly. God, it just looks good.
Terminators are cooler. They've also got a bit of the Emperor's armor and their Crux Terminatus,
which is a stone relic as a mark of the respect that other Marines hold them.
Terminators are iconic. They have a very iconic silhouette. The idea that the carapace and or backpack comes above the head, the very distinctive helmet, the huge plates.
We've taken the classic image of Space Marine Terminators and we've updated it. More pose.
Now that model here, that also looks great too. Whew. Just like
even more panel lines. We've made them bigger, keep them in line with modern Space Marines, which has given us an opportunity to add even more detail to those kits. So as a painter, there's loads of...
What's amazing is that even though like this isn't metal, the painting is so good that it looks like metal to me,
Space to paint on the model, whatever you want. Whatever chapter you've got, whatever details you want. It's like a blank canvas.
Terminators are an enduring part of the 40k IP.
I was around when we were doing the first ones. They were going to be for a game called Space Hulk. We did it because we just wanted to make toy soldiers and we wanted to make really good ones. You don't envisage where it's going to end up.
They've appeared in almost every edition of the game. They've been in every aspect of Warhammer 40,000.
I first saw Terminators all the way back in Rogue Trader, the very first metal Terminator squad that was released by Games Workshop. The thing I loved about those Terminator models was just their sense of power and might that they brought to the tabletop.
They were just really great looking Space Marines in the heaviest suits of armor possible who could withstand anything, and that sort of stayed with me for my entire life.
They are the best of the best. They've always been part of the Space Marine elite. Now they're back with the Force.
Unstoppable Force. So yeah, those Terminator squads honestly look insane. the painters did a really superb job on those models there, and just seeing how they are, like, God, just in Warhammer, these strong guys, you know, or these strong, what do you call them? Can't call them guys, but these mutant humans, you know, they're killing machines, you know, they're trained for this, they're born and raised for this. It's just insane. And so with those with the Terminators there, I can't wait to see how they are on the battlefield, you know, within this new edition. So, and just in case y'all know, this is my first edition really getting into Warhammer 40k, like, into it, you know. If Space Hulk, if Space Hulk and the Battle of Magrax have taught us anything, is this. There's no better option for Xenos busting than several tons of tactical dreadnought armor. But though the basic design has a long history, there are many earlier incarnations. As you guys see here, these incarnations though look insane, and they're sick. I mean, they look great. Just look at them. They're classics, you know. Terminator armor first appeared in 1988 with a unique high-shouldered armor design. However, 1989 was truly the year of the Terminator, with several iconic new designs added to the armory. Issue 112 of the White Dwarf laid out the background for this formidable war gear and established the style of Terminator armor we know and love today. First issue of Space Hulk was released a mere month later, cementing the age-old rivalry with Gin Stealers. So Space Hulk, yeah. The Death Angels, More miniatures appeared in later White Dwarfs in the Citadel catalogs, adding a wide range of variants, including mini Grey Knights, Chaos Traders, and the Cyclone missile launcher. The classic Terminator armory also began to take shape around this time, with Lightning Claws and Thunderhammers laying foundation for late Terminator Soul squads. Even Ordo Malice Inquisitors got in on the actual unique suits of their own. Ooh. Now that's something I didn't know. That's something new to me. God, it looks so great. It looks so great. I love that color scheme. Then came the Plastic Revolution, and some beat up multi-part Terminators chapters who made extensive use of armor, including the Grey Knights, Space Wolves, Dark Angels later got thrown upgrade kits. Though the base design of the Indomitus pattern Terminator armor remained the same throughout. It is this pattern that forms the basis for new Terminators, now substantially filled out to match the scale and increase detail of the modern Space Marines. The distinctive helmet and crux Terminatus are present and correct, and no squad should enter battle without their signature assault cannon. Yeah, yeah. I think that's if I recall, I know that's a Salamander for sure. Again, I'm still learning more about the Adeptus Astartes chapters. You know, still learning a bit more. So you know, I'm getting there, y'all. I'm getting there. Let me breathe. Don't attack me just yet. But what do you guys think about this? You know, how do y'all feel about the new Terminators coming out through within this new edition? You think it's going to be a major change? Like, how do y'all feel? I mean, I'm excited, and I'm excited to like really get to learn the rule books. So, I mean, I've been playing Warhammer games such as Battle Sector, which will learn me a bit. Because if I recall, a lot of people said that Battle Sector is reminiscent to how the tabletop works, and that is true, especially with the whole point system. You bring in what units to bring, you know, you choosing what units to bring in because of the point system and stuff, which has been really cool. So I gave you like a little taste of the whole point system. But I'm excited. You know, let me know what you guys think of the comment section. What you guys think about this here. Are you guys excited about the new Terminators? If you're not, you know, post down in the comment section below. If you guys are new to this channel, thank you guys for watching. Do appreciate it. Consider subscribing if you want to. If not, that's perfectly fine. But you guys have a good one. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble. See y'all in the next one. Peace out. Much love, everybody. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and also hit the bell notification down below. Thanks for watching.